Manchester United have been stuck in rebuild mode for over 13 years since Sir Alex Ferguson left. First up was David Moyes, but it didn't last long, only until April. United finished 7th, and Ryan Giggs took over as caretaker. After that, the club went for the Dutchman Louis van Gaal. Loads of star signings came in, Di Maria being the headline one, but across 2 seasons, there were basically no proper results, and once again, the manager got sacked. Then 2016 rolls around and everyone's thinking, right, this is where it changes. Jose Mourinho arrives and instantly wins 2 trophies, the Europa League and the League Cup. The second season had fans even more gassed. United finished 2nd, back in the Champions League. No trophies, sure, but the progress felt real. The squad looked promising, and with Ibrahimovic around, it genuinely felt like the league title was getting closer. But season 3? Mourinho collapses in every competition and gets binned as well. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer comes in as the caretaker, and then comes the madness. He knocks out PSG in the Champions League, and suddenly the club has no choice but to give him the job full time. The next season was solid too. Still no trophy, but they finished 3rd and reached the semi-finals in basically every competition. Not bad at all. The season after that? Disaster in the Champions League group with PSG and Leipzig, but they reach the Europa League final and lose. In the league, though, 2nd again, so fans are still clinging on to hope. Then United signed Cristiano Ronaldo in the summer, and it completely breaks Ole's system. Bruno Fernandes goes from being the guy to basically living in Ronaldo's shadow. Early cup exits, knocked out by Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, and Ole's gone. In comes the main character of this story, Michael Carrick. He takes over and puts together 3 games, 2 wins and a draw. But the board don't trust him, so they bring in Rangnick till the end of the season while already sorting a deal for Ten Hag. Rangnick obviously flops, and in the summer, the promising Dutchman takes over. Ten Hag is in charge for 2.5 seasons, and let's be real, he turned the club into a joke. Yeah, he won a couple of trophies, but the football was painful. Him, Maguire, Antony, and Onana became walking memes. So he gets sacked early in season 3 and they appoint Amorim. Loads of fans genuinely believed the Portuguese guy would be the one. Bring the sporting structure, the intensity, the patterns, the whole thing. United do another massive rebuild for his system, and the result? 16th in the Premier League and a loss in the Europa League final. Somehow, the board still back him and drop another 250 million euros on transfers, only for him to get sacked at the start of 2026. So what do? They panic and decide to stick in an interim coach until the summer. The main options? Solskjaer or Carrick. Fans were buzzing that Ole was the priority because they thought he could recreate that first spell magic. But they couldn't agree terms, so they pivoted to Carrick. And honestly, they were spot on. A few days after he's appointed, Manchester City at Old Trafford. Let's be honest, nobody expected a win. People thought the team might feel a bit fresher after the Portuguese guy got binned. But what United did in that match was unreal. They beat City 2-0, and the scoreline doesn't even tell the story. United scored 5. 3 were disallowed for offside. They absolutely cooked them on XG, 3.5 for United versus 0.4 for City. Maguire and Martinez played their best games in ages, and the attackers were just ripping City's defense apart every time they went forward. For the first time in forever, United actually looked like they were playing football again, and the main reason is Michael Carrick. He didn't just come in like, lads, express yourselves and let's pray. He put players in the right roles, where their best qualities actually show, and he nailed it. Bruno is back creating and assisting, Diallo is tearing up the flank, Mbeumo and Dorgu are using their pace properly, those sharp runs on the counter after winning it back, and best of all, no 5 at the back nonsense. It worked perfectly. Fans were absolutely loving it. Carrick's now had 4 matches in charge, 3 convincing wins and 1 kind of random draw. And ideologically, he genuinely gives you that Ferguson vibe, and you can tell it's the first time in ages that Sir Alex is actually smiling properly again. Now United...
One game doesn't change and make you a great team. It gives us a great foundation to build on. So yeah, there's a lot of confidence, there's a lot of good feeling within the group.
The fan base will be all over the board demanding they give him the job permanently, and they'd be right to. So can Carrick keep dominating as United boss? We find out 25th of January against Arsenal. That game isn't just about points. It could literally define Carrick's whole CV going forward. Any chance? After what we saw versus City, yeah, absolutely. United are squeezing every drop, dominating territory, creating chances, and even under Amorim, United looked better than Arsenal at times, so expectations are sky high right now. Do we believe in Carrick? 100%. And the board seriously need to think, do you keep doing experiments, or do you back a young, loyal, smart coach who actually gets this club? We'll get all the answers this weekend. And you lot, get in the comments, do you believe in Carrick, and can he take United back to the top? Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!